I'm Kirsty Jenkins and I'm the policy officer for OneKind. We're a small animal welfare organisation. So with Gene Drive, it seems like there are some similar concerns to immunocontraception in terms of the possible behaviour change and the possible changes within the social groups. With Gene Drives, if you have a population that's skewed to heavily males, that would undoubtedly change the behaviour of the squirrels. And like I say, there's social interactions and potentially have knock-on effects to other species as well. So that would be a concern, but I think for me the bigger concern with Gene Drives is just the unknown quantity, the potential for unintended consequences that could be quite dramatic. I think I'm quite wary of technical fixes in general when it comes to us tinkering, if I could use that word, with other species. What comes to mind immediately is actually farmed animals who we have manipulated biologically to try and increase their productivity, which is not a word I like to use, but it is a word that is used. With the result that there are millions of farmed animals who suffer on a daily basis because their bodies are dysfunctional. So that's the kind of technical fix that causes me to be wary. Going back to squirrels or other wild animals, I think there's always an unintended consequence. I think if you look at our history, we think we have lots of clever solutions, and quite often they end up maybe being a partial solution, but then bringing a different problem. And I don't think it's fair for us to experiment in that way with the lives of other beings. So I don't know what the specific problem that might be caused by Gene Drives is, but I'm fairly sure there probably will be one that is currently unknown by anybody, and that's my worry. Gene Drives, as I understand them, seem like something that we let loose in the world, and I know that there are measures trying to be put in place that could shut them down, but it seems very risky to sort of introduce something like that to a population, which is then to some extent outside of our control. And if it does have an unintended consequence, which it probably will have, we might not be able to take that back. I think there's probably an increasing awareness of the effects of our interventions in the environment more widely. And we already mentioned pine martens. I mean, we have annihilated so many species or driven them close to extinction, either because we directly persecuted them or just because we were sort of harmful in our practices. We destroyed their habitats. And I think we are now turning it the other way and saying, oh no, we have a biodiversity crisis, which we do, but we brought it upon ourselves. And I think that's a possible cautionary tale for us to continue to try and manipulate other animals.